Some of the characteristics of a successful hotel establishment business are proper presentation and a constant improvement of service, which exceeds the expectation of customer in every way, including from booking to post-stay. Service quality in hospitality industry becomes one of the most important factors for gaining a sustainable competitive advantage and customer confidence in a highly competitive marketplace. Service quality is considered as a significant core concept and a critical success factor in hospitality industry.
A successful hotel or establishment delivers excellent quality service to customers, and service quality is considered the life of the hospitality industry. Service quality consists of 5 dimensions: the tangible, reliability, assurance, responsiveness, and empathy. The first service quality dimensions is tangibles. This service quality dimension demonstrates the physical appearance of the surroundings or atmosphere in which service is providing. It will include facilities and equipment used to pleasant the atmosphere. It also includes the method of presenting the product. On the other hand, this dimension is related to create first-hand impressions. Every company wants to give never-forgettable unique experience to gain customers' loyalty to provide services in the future. Sometimes, this tangible service dimension is referring to a service escape. Even though this is the least important dimension, appearance matters, just not as much as the other dimensions. Service providers will still want to make certain their employees' appearance, uniforms, equipment, and work areas on site. The danger is for providers to make everything look sharp and then fall short on the reliability or responsiveness.
Reliability, from the word itself, reliable, meaning you are able to be trusted. You're earning the trust of others, and you're a reliable person, meaning you're doing good things consistently. Providing service as promised, we need to do it for our customer, not to put some trust on us and now we're going to break it. So we need to provide what our customer or what we promised to our customer. Performing service right after the first time, we need to make things right, like making the right things on different persons. We need to make things right at the very moment we are facing the customer. Maintaining error-free records, meaning we're avoiding to make some errors for our service, are able to work well and to be successful one.
Assurance. The assurance quality dimension is related to attitude, personality, and way of talking of service providers. It can be sales, representatives, or any employee who deals with the customer directly or indirectly. If a company representative fails to comply with customers' expectations and service quality, most probably the client will not return in the future. Service providers are expected to be experts of the service they're delivering. It's a given. Service quality research show it's important to communicate that expertise to customers. If a service provider is highly skilled but customers don't see that, their confidence in that provider will be lower, and their assessment of that provider's service quality will be lower.
Responsiveness. When we hear the word responsiveness, the first thing that comes in our mind is being attentive. Now, I am going to discuss what is the true definition of responsiveness in hospitality industry. Responsiveness is a quality of reacting quickly and positively to other people. Responsiveness is must-have in your communication toolbox. You show responsiveness through prompt attentiveness when your peers ask you for something, even if the response is temporary. A response of "I don't know" The answer to your question is, I will find out and follow up, is friendlier and more professional than leaving a peer's question ignored. Your responsiveness when even you can provide a complete answer show your team that you are listening to their concerns and are actively invested in helping them. Because responsiveness is one of the most important qualities for communication in hospitality industry. In fact, responsiveness is one of the biggest factors in business success because being responsive is really just a combination of great communication and politeness.
The last service quality dimension are empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. It is the act of putting yourselves on others' shoes and seeing a problem from their point of view. Being empathetic towards your customer or guest does not mean that you are agreeing with them. It just means that you understand their truth. Empathy is an important character trait for employee or personnel working in hospitality establishment because they have to talk to many different kinds of customers every day, solve their problems while making sure that they are representing the company in the best way possible. Practice these following techniques frequently so that you can express empathy successfully. Number 1. Give your full attention. Listen carefully to what someone is trying to tell you. Use your ears, eyes, and gut instinct to understand the entire message that they're trying to communicating. Number 2. Consider other people's perspective. You're likely familiar with the saying, before you criticize someone, walk a mile in their shoes. Examine your own attitude and keep an open mind. Placing too much emphasis on your own assumption and beliefs does not leave much space for empathy. Once you see why others believe what they believe, you can acknowledge it. This doesn't mean that you agree with it, but this is not the time for a debate. Instead, be sure to show respect and keep listening. Number 3. Take action. There's no one right way to demonstrate your compassionate empathy. It will depend on the situation, the individual, and their dominant emotion at the time. Remember, empathy is not about what you want, but what the other person wants and needs. So any action you take or suggest must benefit them. The SERVQUAL concept is the most important model regarding the measurement and management of service quality across different service contexts and numerous cultural backgrounds, and valued by academic and professional. SERVQUAL provides the opportunity for a firm to assess its service quality performance on the basis of each analyzed area for both individually and overall company department. This means that the SERVQUAL concept can also be useful to improve the internal service quality. It is not only easier to analyze the respective business department independently from each other, but you can also figure out which share each area contributes to the overall company success.